I caught my girlfriend sleeping with my best friend. AMA. I caught my girlfriend of 4 years and the mother of my child sleeping with my former best friend while she was trying to convince me to get back with her. AMA. Whoa whoa whoa, what the fbeep? My life is a series of unfortunate events. My girlfriend in college was sleeping with my best friend / roommate since high school. She got pregnant and I paid for everything. Stepped up to the plate. Even though I had broken up with her a few days before finding out she was a month pregnant. Failed all my classes for that year due to stress and being too busy helping her. Played dad for a few months after the baby was born only to find out the kid wasn't mine. My sister stealthily tested the baby. Took a few more months to find out it was my best friend's. A year later my ex-best friend and I ran into each other at a party. We got to talking and he just showed no remorse and was making excuses. I told him to stop talking and leave me alone or I was gonna hit him. Repeated that like 5 times before I finally hooked him right in the face. He ended up in the hospital for a couple of weeks and sued me. Was facing felony assault and battery with severe bodily harm and up to 7 years prison. Got dropped to a misdemeanor and has been a real problem for jobs. But I can finally seal the record this November, so I'm looking forward to that. Jesus dude, are you doing okay? That's so sad, man. You're a good man for stepping up even though it wasn't yours. I hope your life gets back together. Thanks, friend. The not being able to get a job forced me to follow my dream career and work for myself, so it ended for the best. That's great. I don't know you personally, but I admire your perseverance. You'll find someone who appreciates that and loves you for it. Thanks. You're very kind. I wish you the best of luck, you / butler of penises. Thanks. Jesus, I'm glad to hear your story turned out okay. Maybe I'm just really high, but that speep shook me. Dude really badgered you enough to get socked, then ruined your life and sued. How you didn't kill this guy, I have no idea. What did your ex-best friend say to you? Did he try to justify it? Not a single word. I texted him and asked him how my dick tasted and he blocked me, LOL. Eliminato. Truly a god among men. All hail. How long ago? What's your plan as baby daddy? The past month plus more, I think. And trying to be civil and see my daughter as much as possible. But I am prepared to go to court if need be. Get a formal custody agreement ASAP. I had a consultation with a lawyer a few months ago and figured out what my rights are and what possibilities can be, so I'm prepared to go that route. A few months ago? Sounds like things already weren't going good. He did state that she wanted to work things out with him, leading us to believe they were not together or were at least separate to a degree before this happened. If they weren't together, then it is not cheating, but it is still a breach of trust. It is acceptable to expect someone to not screw around with your best friend while you both try to work out a relationship. Even if you are separate while working on the relationship. Well said. That's awful to hear. Did you dump her? Of course. I'll never make that mistake again. Beep her. You will fetch a better girl. Just gotta believe. Stay strong. I'm a male, bud. Should have put that in the post, but thank you. Life goes on. I meant you will find a better girl. Didn't write it so you can understand. My bad. It's all good, man. Appreciate the support. Are you sure you are the father of your son? Oh yeah. She's a girl, but she's my twin. What? NVM, you just meant she looks like you. LOL. I was a little confused by that statement myself. XD. How did you catch her cheating? Long story short, me and this guy have unfortunately been friends since high school, and he was pretty much a bum. No diploma, no license, no friends. I felt bad and tried helping him out and stuff, and he would come hang out with me and my now ex-GF. It started getting weird because those two started hanging out while I was working second shift, but I never thought anything of it. I've caught him being flirty with her before and thought nothing of it because he was a loser and didn't shower, and I didn't think she was that low. Anyway. Fast forward to March, she left my house and started staying at her dad's house with no explanation at first. Then I started getting different stories. About a week ago I visited her at her dad's to visit and spend time with her daughter. She had me sit in the car and spend time with my daughter and wouldn't let me in the house. Well, I went in to use the bathroom and I saw him sleeping on the couch. Mind you, I haven't heard from him since she left my house. She was just telling me 2 weeks ago that she wanted to fix things and try and work it out with me. Well, yesterday her best friend messaged me and spilled the beans. Crazy situation, and there's even more. Wow. You got betrayed by two people you were nice to. Don't give them a second chance, they aren't worthy of it. She wants to be with a bum/loser, let her be, don't let it affect your life more. She will try to turn your daughter against you, but I think that when she grows older she will realize that her mother did a big mistake. Best of wishes from me. Stay strong. No more chances here, and yet I'm prepared for it. My daughter sees my parents often too, and they have my back. Thanks for the good wishes. Much appreciated. Did either of them have the common decency to invite you to join? Nope, lol. Wow. Some people. Whack. Man, that beeping sucks. Did you do anything to the friend or just left like beat the speep out him? I'm trying to be civil for my daughter's sake, and he's been at her dad's in the next town over. He lives with his mom in the same town that I do, and if I see him around, God only knows what I'll do. Yeah man, best thing to do is be civil rather than get an assault charge. Felonious assault in this case. Likely. Wow, that's messed up. Your ex-best friend and her were just trying out new ideas to help make you feel better. LOL, that's awesome. Yeah, they're both dead to me. Oh no. How did they die? AIDS. I have some bad news, sir. Sorry they shat on you, bro. Hope these people can help. r/surviving infidelity. As someone who's been in a very similar situation, I would like to give you some insight into what will happen. You will continue to be a great dad. Everyone will know that what your best friend and your ex did was wrong and will feel bad for you and the child. They will distance themselves because they will be ashamed and guilty. You will inevitably get with someone else and find happiness. They will most likely split up and she will leave him for his friend. Almost always happens more than once. It gets better, bud. That's a fat. Feels bad, man. You tried. Here. FF for double respect. Op is at work, everyone, because I'm essential, lol, but I will continue answering questions tonight. If a nigga can take your bitch, he did you a favor. If a nigga beep my girl, I'ma pat him on his back. Relo Rodriguez. That's beeped up, but you say while trying to get back with her, so really you wasn't together. Still sucks though. I was scrolling to see if anyone else noticed this, like what? Was she your girlfriend at the time or not? If not, she made a speepty choice of who she slept with, but that isn't cheating. I'm like, isn't anyone reading this? She's left him and moved back with her dad. He's having visitations with daughter? I feel like although it's a speepty situation and those two are speepty people, no wrongs were done here. Just questionable actions. I would still say there is a breach of trust. Claiming to want to work on a relationship while still having sex with someone else and not disclosing having sex with someone else is manipulation. She knows she breached trust because she tried to hide it after the fact. This isn't cheating, but it still hurts just as bad. She did still throw his trust back in his face and showed her true colors. Therefore, I disagree that no wrongs were done here, especially with the child involved. By doing her daughter's father so dirty, she has created tension and resentment between them both, and that will affect their co-parenting. I agree that it isn't cheating, but I respectfully disagree that no wrongs were done. The way I read it is that she's moved out, living with her dad. Father of the child has got visitations. Him wanting to get together. She agrees to get him out of there. He doesn't and walks into her house to find friend on couch. I feel like it's a speepty situation, but a lot of background that isn't brought up. There's a few red flags here. I truly would like to hear her version. You are absolutely correct that no real conclusion can be drawn without her side of the story. They always say there's 3 sides to every story. His, hers, and the truth. Read the comments above. The friend messages him and told they were beeping.